Hi people, it's the one and only Marino Ravenberg here again. I just want to discuss something really quick. There's a saying that I can't remember having covered this before, and I looked it up in my channels, and no, I might have mentioned it maybe before briefly in the past, but I've never really done so officially through a video or whatnot. So yeah, here goes. A saying that I hate, really, God, I hate that saying so much. At the header of this video, you gotta take life as it is. I barely need to say anything, right? You gotta take life as it is. Obviously, no. Okay, animals take life as it is. Okay, parasites take life as it is. Human beings with a certain level of consciousness do not take life as it is. Okay, for those of you that don't understand really what that means, or the saying, the definition of the saying or the meaning behind the saying, you gotta take life as it is, or you have to take life as it is. Simply, it's a reference to, it's simply a reference to the fact that, that you just don't think when making decisions, and that you just accept every decision, whether it be positive or negative or condition or circumstance that comes your way, without really giving the matter sufficient thought, or any thought for that matter. It's just a eat, sleep, breathe, shit and die mentality. And again, like I said, usually animals take life as it is, and parasites, not human beings. But yeah, this is a saying that you'll hear more often than not in the third world. I don't want to mention this too many times because I've already said so numerous times in the past, but for some reason I keep coming back to this intersection, if you will, in which I have to lay emphasis because it's simply in relation to the subject. I don't want to keep bringing this up, but yeah, people in the third world are usually people that can clearly be seen as parasites and not human beings. They're supposed to be people on paper, but they're not in reality. They're vermin. Primarily people in the third world, or a fitting example would be people in third world countries, countries that are developed, that are not developed, or developing countries. Bottom line is worthless countries that mean little to nothing in the world. These countries, people in these countries, or what is supposed to pass for people, like I said, these people take life as it is, and these people are usually people that you'll hear uttering these phrases. You gotta take life as it is. No, literally, like I said, animals take life as it is. A human being actually thinks and makes decisions based on rationale. And of course, like I've said before in the past, within the grand scope of things, but that's beside the point. Within the grand scope of things, everything is fated, and there is little to nothing that you have control over, and everything is premeditated. Every move you make, every step you take, every breath you take. But yeah, that's beside the point, okay? Point is that that's what human beings do, okay? They think, they analyze, they reflect, they're aware of their own existence in the world as a human being, or as a being overall within the universe. At least people that meet these so-called standards, people that can rationalize. Whereas people that use these, or people that live by this so-called phrase or this notion, you gotta take life as it is, these people live by impulse. They have a very, very restricted or short capacity for thinking or for thought overall, and they rarely use their minds, and they simply live by impulse, They just live the same way that animals do. For an animal, life just consists of food, defecating, sleeping, and then simply dying at the end of its life cycle. And its life essentially meant nothing really, to put it that way, or within the scope of this context. And it's the same thing. Yeah, I don't have to say anything else, okay? The merit of this saying is just as worthless as those that live by it, to put it that way. And yeah, like I said, people that live by this saying are disposable. You can kill off 1,000, and so to speak, hypothetically speaking, and you can easily replace them. So it's, again, so to speak, you can easily replace them. Bottom line is that this saying means nothing, okay? Take life as it is a worthless saying. And I would strongly advise you to not even remotely consider adhering to this saying, or doing everything within your power to do the exact opposite of what the saying tells you, to not take life as it is, but yet to analyze, reflect, and learn as much as possible about the world we live in, and be aware of your existence in the universe as a whole. Because life doesn't just consist of paying bills, going to the supermarket, getting something to eat, going to the bathroom, and no. These things are so mundane that they're not even worth discussing. Honestly, I'm not saying that they should be ignored altogether. Keep in mind, I'm not saying that, but I am saying that you should not attach value to them, because these things have no value within the subject matter that I'm discussing right now. So yeah, that's it. That's it pretty much. See you guys later. Bye.